Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah,
welcome to Shared Universe Bellworks camera test number 4. And so last few days, last week or so, has just been me just babbling by myself. But I got CJ Cullen here from Cullen on Film. What's going on?
All right.
Thanks for stopping by.
I have a good show, a really cool show tomorrow. So someone from the Blacklist is coming on. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
1 o'clock. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think Christian will be with you tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm doing a podcast with a bunch of dudes from one of my former hometowns of South Bend, Indiana. So
Wow.
they mailed me a bunch of beer.
Oh.
We want to talk about these beers on the podcast. I was like, okay. So they're chilling right now.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
cool.
They're chilling. I guess we're going to talk about them, but they wanted to start at 1 o'clock. I was like, dang it. I want to meet the dude from the Blacklist too. But that's But
so it should be pretty cool.
It's his business life. So let's get some shout outs here. Some friends of yours as well. Scott Hoverman, what's up? Hey, what's going on? So it was funny with the camera being here, it's actually stuck to a window.
Yeah.
And with the kind of weird perspective, this Batmobile here, it looks like a table, like it looks giant. And then the Yoda looks gigantic as well.
It looks bigger than me.
So and Mike Dramone's in the house. Stephanie Marie,
nice.
I love it. So everybody's got alerts set up. So when I go live,
that's awesome.
They jump in for sure. Christopher Hewitt, of course.
I gotta get more people
tuning in.
I hadn't done a show in a while, so it was like a long break. So I got to get my audience back.
Oh yeah, well, it's all about
not as much.
It's all about consistency.
As it was, right? Yeah.
Real quick.
Rough.
So we're in front of a picture window. I'll show you what's going on out there. There's people walking by. That's so
they're staring at us. Some people were waving and staring.
Yeah. So I know, like out there, it looks like it's outside because there's a big skylight, but it's all of that is actually inside here at Bellworks because this place is so amazing.
It could be an outside if they had a retractable roof. That'd be so cool.
Oh man, yeah, it would be pretty badass.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on directly in front of us. Then you got this set that I'm building back here. So
yeah,
the eventual plan is to have, because there's a lot of red back here. The eventual plan is we're going to move the couch back maybe 5 feet.
Oh, further back?
Well, yeah, because you can't with the. I'm trying. This camera picks up pretty wide.
Yeah.
But I have, you see the two side chairs here. So we want to have like 5, up to 5 people.
Yeah, you want to see
here.
the rest of them here. A couple chairs there.
Yeah, and then I need like a shared room or sign behind us for branding.
Yeah,
which would be cool.
You could do that. How much more room do you have?
We have another 5 to 6 feet back there. Yeah, we're peeking behind the curtain. So there's another podcast studio back, right behind. It's a table, like the traditional sit-down table setup that we usually have. And I liked this though, man.
This is cool. This is something different. I think people will book to do this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I think so. That was the idea. I'm. You know what? I might have my concept photo that screw it. I'll just see if I can. I'll reveal the concept photo, and then you can see how close I am.
I feel like we're on Seinfeld.
Like, you mean like the set, like the Seinfeld,
the Seinfeld with the episode where.
Oh, it's like, wait, where are the cameras?
Where are the cameras?
Where are the cameras? Like when
there's no cameras right now. We're just talking to ourselves.
Yeah. Imagine if
Kramer.
Imagine if Kramer could just if he could have just streamed his show, right? He could have just streamed it.
If they come back.
I forgot about that. I was like, where are the cameras? Who are we talking to? Wait, what set was that? Was that Mel? Was it like
I forget. Maybe someone will know.
Yeah, which
was it Ed Sullivan?
It wasn't Ed Sullivan.
No.
I forget. Was it like the Mel Griffith show or
something like that? It was somebody, like they look like a coffee.
Yeah, come on, Seinfeld fans out there, chime in. I can't remember what set he found in the garbage, which was so great. Like, what's up, everybody? What's up? Let's see if we can cut to them.
Yeah, there they are.
They're just waving at us. We can wave to them. Like, hey,
it's nice to see people again.
What's up? It really is. It's pretty awesome.
We were behind a big glass window, though.
Yeah. Now we got the split screen going on. But,
how did you do that?
Oh yeah, well I got 2 cameras going. So
yeah. Oh, there you go. We got the 2 things there. I see. Yeah, that's why you did.
There's us.
Cool.
Yeah, I think this will work. Hey, Kaza Mitchell says Cullen, the legend.
Yeah.
Kaza Mitchell.
Nice.
So I think I have one. So this, hey, what's up? Tears Over Beers podcast in my house. We just wrapped up with So we have a podcast here. They call it Tears Over Beers.
Yeah.
They pair craft beers with sad songs.
I saw that coming in and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this beer on the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. So
Nice beer.
Wendy brews. She's a brewer, and
Yeah.
for not a craft brewery, but she prefers craft beers. So it was Merv Griffith, not Mel Griffith. Merv Griffith.
Ah, okay.
So here's the concept
You
photo.
can count on people.
That's the concept photo of the background.
Yeah.
So we got the couch. Coffee tables coming this week from our friends over at Man vs. Wood.
Yeah. It
I
looks
need
pretty close.
I need a wood wall behind me.
Yeah, you need that wood piece. Are you thinking of getting it?
Yeah.
Well, green screen this and put the wood
just
up.
green screen it. I guess. I mean, I could do that just to see if it would look okay.
See if it look okay.
Oh
yeah.
my god! Why didn't I even think about
just-
that? Holy
can
crap!
you cut this part? This
Yeah, we
part
could
right
just
here?
green screen that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could totally just green screen that part.
I think I have some green screen sheets,
Oh, I got
at school.
I have 3.
I might have given it away though. People were taking my green.
No,
screen
I have 3 like 8x8 sheets. Yeah.
Yeah, that might work.
God, why didn't I think of that? I could literally like put whatever concept I want behind me.
You take
and
that
see
picture
if it will work
blow
before
it
I
up
spend
there.
thousands of dollars
Yeah.
on someone building me a wood wall.
And that way, people, if they want a different background,
Yeah, for sure. We've done it at the other studio. We had
Yeah,
a sports
yeah.
podcast. They wanted Yankee Stadium in the background. I was
yeah.
like, you want a Yankee Stadium? I'll get you Yankee Stadium.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
When it works, when green screens work, it's cool. I just sometimes it drives me crazy.
Oh, dude, I gotta send you this YouTube video. Have you seen the LED wall that Jon Favreau's been using for Mandalorian?
No,
It's awesome.
really,
And I want
that.
you
want
can
it.
buy a small LED wall to use as a background for stuff like this.
Yeah.
The problem is it's incredibly expensive.
Oh, yeah.
But Favreau, they had Mandalorian money, but they said it actually saved them money because they didn't have to travel the locations.
Wow,
So they didn't have to set up and build sets.
that's crazy. An LED.
It's a curved, gigantic, like 360 LED wall, and they said it
Wow.
was great for a couple reasons. One, the actors, like it felt like they were immersed in the set. They didn't have to
instead
act
of just
against
the
green.
Green there, yeah.
But
Hmm.
the like
Imagine having that.
when you have with like the real stuff, it had the reflections of the real background instead of green.
Oh yeah,
It reflected the background they had running.
yeah.
on
So the whole
LED
entire
wall.
thing, and you can have
It's-
green in it.
It's the future of filmmaking.
Wow,
There's no doubt. It's
Yeah.
so great.
a lot of studios will have that then.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think so. I mean, I think it's
Good one
still
for this.
incredibly expensive, but if you don't have to travel to a set like a desert set,
Yeah.
from which they didn't,
Yeah, that's
and not only
true.
that, they
That's
said
true.
it saved a ton of time. That's how they were able to kind of get stuff out so
That'd
quickly.
be crazy to sit back and watch them do that work.
Yeah, I definitely go onto YouTube and just search like Mandalorian LED wall.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah, it's definitely going to change filmmaking.
Now I'm gonna.
I mean, it's
I'm
already
gonna want to
changed
order it
filmmaking.
for school in the future if they give us money. Be like, I want an LED wall now, please.
I mean, I imagine right now it's probably the millions of dollars, but I just want even so. I asked because our friends over at content YouTube channel called Kind of Funny.
Yeah.
they're huge. They have like millions of followers. And
Yeah. Oh, wow.
they produce stuff like this. It just it looks better and they're funnier, but and they have shows going on like all day. There's one like on wrestling, gaming. They have
a
do
channel. They have a channel.
Yeah, it's a
thing?
YouTube channel. They have a Patreon. They're doing really well.
No.
If I had more people with more time,
Yeah.
and I guess more skill and talent, I would love to do something like that.
That would be cool.
But they were able to raise enough money and build a whole set, but with the LED wall, so you can change it to whatever you want behind you,
Wow.
and it looked crystal clear. There's no like weird edges with the green screen.
I wonder if any studios around here in New Jersey would have it. Like this place.
Could afford
They
it.
could be like, yeah, we got an LED screen now.
I know. I need a backer. Maybe I should just start like a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter
Yeah,
for the LED
for
wall.
the LED wall. Maybe that
Yeah.
will work. We'll
Well,
see.
yeah, there's a company that makes sets. Like that's all they do is make sets with the LED wall
No.
and like immersive sets. They're called Go Button.
Oh,
They're based in the Bay Area, and yeah, that's the dream, man.
that is
That's-
cool.
that's,
oh my gosh.
That's the dream.
You know what I
So-
want to start learning to do? I at school. I was telling you, I'm teaching how to do stop motion animation,
Yeah.
and I suck at it. But like we're in this world like of cartoonists
Right.
and comics and going to Comic-Con and seeing all
Yeah.
these talented people, and I'm so jealous. I lived long time ago. I lived with 2 cartoonists and an actor a long time ago. and
Okay.
they would just draw all this cool
just
stuff
all day,
like all this cartoon stuff and comic books and stuff. And I'm so
Yeah.
jealous. I'm like, I could draw stick figures.
right?
So in third grade, I learned how to draw.
You literally have a flip book.
I
right
do
now,
have a
though.
flip
Or something.
book right
You're working on that for class.
I'm gonna just say that I did this. And
That you made the little like horse, like gallop.
I'm gonna rip off the thing here and be like, look what I drew.
Yeah.
See if they,
what's
they
up, Mike?
it, right?
What's up, Mike Vaughn? Thank you. We've got a bunch of people watching on YouTube. Like
awesome.
I have a small YouTube audience.
Me too. Trying to. That's one thing I'm trying to get going.
Dude, YouTube's
hard,
tough.
Yeah, it's hard. I just started.
YouTube's
we just started putting it live on there.
Yeah.
Right. So
YouTube's tough, man. There's so many eyes on there. Like I'm trying to. I dug up stuff from the archives to put up that I didn't think people had seen before.
Yeah.
Like I'll get millions of hits on this.
And it's not
like the unaired like the comic book man like pilot episode I put up. Some people watch it.
But how can you not get like a lot of people going at and like little girls like saying like doing makeup and stuff get like
it's different. Do you think if I do a makeup tutorial people would watch it? Maybe I should.
Maybe you should.
I just don't know
how to makeup tutorials. Is that what people watch? I don't know.
Yeah,
see,
for sure.
Like these kids get millions. They're like popular YouTube kids that get millions of hits. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Why can't we do that? I guess we're not. I guess we don't have the little kid audience.
Mike repping Inside the Booth podcast as a DJ now. Yeah, what's up? That's awesome. Hockey's back.
A lot of people are awesome. On. Huh?
Yeah, we're doing all right. Donald
Saturday
Donald
afternoon.
Soper Jr. What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, well, I'm streaming to my personal Facebook, my Facebook fan page, and then YouTube.
Oh,
so I just like
get that YouTube up. Go on YouTube, people. I want to see that go up.
I like popping on, just doing random Q&As.
Yeah,
but I run it as a test as well, so it works out that way.
I've been watching some of those. A lot of people do watch those.
Yeah, Donald Soper Jr. What's up? Love the podcast. So if you're literally ask us anything, we'll answer it.
Yeah,
we'll answer it, even if we know what the hell we're talking about. Christopher Hewitt says, Cullen, what do you talk about on your podcast, which is called Cullen on Film?
Cullen on Film is anyone in the entertainment industry. We have a lot of actors, writers, directors for the most part. But anyone in the entertainment industry, I want to get into like music. I've had some musicians on so far, right? So I've had 52 shows so far. 52 shows since March we started it.
Holy crap, has it been that long? That's March, awesome. 52 shows?
52 shows.
That's awesome.
Yeah. A lot of them were cut up when we were doing like half hour. Like I had two people on, I would cut them up in half hour episodes. But when we're in the studio, we usually go for the full hour. And sometimes I go for the full hour. But usually if I have two guests on, I split them up half and half.
That's cool. I'm giving you a plug here. Watch Cullen on Film.
Nice.
So you can find these.
I want to get that'd be cool to get the audience back. Because, in the beginning I had a big audience and then I kind of tapered off a little bit. But it takes time. But that live audience, I used to have a lot more.
Oh yeah,
but then I wasn't really announcing. I just kind of like did. Oh, here we're
we just give people teasers like, hey, new episode tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Yeah, so
Eastern.
I did that. I did that. So we'll see. We'll get some
on YouTube, streaming on Facebook. Yeah, streaming on multiple sources.
Yeah,
it'll be on the Shared Universe Facebook page as well.
He's one of the actors in The Blacklist, who's at our festival.
What's his name? Or are you not revealing? Okay, it's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Vivara Santos, what was the last book you guys read? Oh my god,
last book.
So Vivara, I got a copy of Ready Player 2 for Christmas.
Oh,
have not cracked it open. Actually, the last book I read, I haven't finished it yet. My friend Lainey wrote a book called The Bear Moon.
Oh wow,
and she wrote it during the pandemic.
That's cool.
It's her first book. Oh. Actually. She has one anthology of short stories, but this is her first.
What about the ghost book?
Oh yeah, and then my friend Kitsy wrote one called "I'd Rather Talk to Dead People."
Yeah, I want to read.
I haven't finished that one either. It's in the Shared Universe library. Shout out to Kitsy Duncan.
I can't remember the last book I read because I read a lot of like articles and stuff. Mostly, I don't really read books. Film books. I've read film books.
Have you?
Because I teach film and TV.
Does Robert Rodriguez have like a 10-minute film school one, or
he has?
Rebel Without a Crew.
Rebel Without a Crew. I read that in college.
Yeah,
I loved it. I think I still have it. It's like in pieces, but I still have it.
That's a good book.
Yeah. Because of that book, we did a shot where we we somehow got our hands on a wheelchair, and we put a camera. A guy. In the wheelchair,
yeah, that was yeah. Who needs a steady cam? Now you just buy a gimbal.
Yeah,
still that was.
But that's how we did it. We somehow came. We couldn't get anything else, but somehow we found some handicapped person's
You found a
wheelchair
wheel.
somewhere.
Just borrow one from like Walmart, right? Like just grab one. It's like, well, I'll bring this right
I'll bring
back.
this right back.
I just
have
after I'm
no
done with
idea.
this shot.
I think my buddy, he just had a. He's like, let's do something with this wheelchair I have. Okay.
Yeah, that's how Vincent Pereira shot A Better Place. There's a shot where they're walking down a dirt road, and you can see it tracking back. with
Yeah, I
them.
remember that shot.
And he said, "I just used I did the Rodriguez. I grabbed a wheelchair."
Wow. Wow.
But this is back when steady cams were like 10 grand or whatever. And like
it was.
It was
even to film. What was that? 16 millimeter. That was.
Yep.
Wasn't cheap.
I did it. I did an interview with somebody not that long ago, and they're like, "How'd you get started with all this?" And I started talking about Clerks and Kevin, and to think now in 2020, when you can shoot a movie on your iPhone, to think that he took out 10 credit cards, sold his like all the stuff he did,
crazy,
bought film, rented a camera,
unbelievable,
and decided to shoot a movie on film, and then he couldn't even see the footage. He had to wait until it got processed.
Yes.
Can you imagine not being able to like immediately play back?
Because like today he's editing while he's filming.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like doing the edit.
But now like we could literally shoot stuff on our phone and watch it right after. Like, can you imagine having to wait for that to come back before you even really see anything?
And it to not have this stuff you have to make it black and white.
Yeah, I don't know. He's showing films, so I don't know if he had any monitors.
Probably not.
No, he had to really like rely on Dave Klein, the director of photography.
Yeah, by his eyes. His eyes.
Yeah, it was like, you got that right, okay, and had to trust him. Well, it worked out. Dave Klein shot an episode of The Mandalorian.
I can't.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Great. That's awesome. That's so cool. I feel. I knew Dave Klein because Vulgar. He was there every day, so I was
Dave, good
so,
dude, really good dude, really good talented dude. But I love Mandalorian season 2, awesome.
And he did the episode. Was it Robert Rodriguez episode?
Yeah, I don't. Did he shoot that one? He might have. Yeah, I gotta look. He might have shot Rodriguez's
he might have shot that
episode,
which is crazy because then he do some more work with Rodriguez if you want.
Yeah, for sure. But I just love like indie film kind of took over The Mandalorian. So you had Favreau, Swingers made like all his indie projects. Robert Rodriguez, Dave Klein. These are all like
people from back in the day in the indie world.
Filmmaker, 20, 25 years ago.
Could happen to any of us guys, any indie filmmakers out there. You never know.
Keep making stuff, man. Keep making stuff. So
and then like Cobra Kai, who I went to high school right here in Middletown with the writer,
one
of the writers of Cobra Kai,
Josh Held, John Hurwitz, like all those guys.
They're all Jersey guys. They're all like pretty local. I think the other guys are maybe more north, I think, but right here in Middletown area.
Hello, I just waving at people. Were like, "What the hell is?" This is exactly the reaction I wanted.
This is great.
People were
like, "What are they doing?
What the hell?
Are they talking to a computer?"
Yeah, where are the cameras? Who are you talking to?
Why is there a Baby Yoda sitting here?
Yeah, like where?
In a Batmobile. What's going on? Yeah. Well, that's what you should have like a thing like sign up.
Yeah, somebody was like, "You need an on-air light." I'm like, "Shoot, man, I do somewhere.
Yeah,
somewhere in here, I need an on-air light. I'll figure it out. I need to know, where do I put it? I guess I gotta like everything's
just
suction
so people
cupped on
can
the
see
window.
and you just turn it on when we're doing something.
Yeah.
But,
so
everyone's out there probably like, let's buy it. Have you walked around or like done any of these podcasts outside here?
I have there's a here I gotta pull up the camera again. So that table where that dude's sitting right there flipping through papers, I did a live stream from there.
Did people stop by, go out with you?
No, not really. Like I had a camera set up, but it just looked like I was working, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So
I was thinking I have all my schoolwork here. I was thinking of sitting down.
Yeah, you can
doing some work.
Yeah, you totally can.
I need to grade stuff, and I can't sit down and grade. This
is a good place. I get a lot done here, man.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. It's just so quiet and it's awesome. So Ryan Krause asks, "Are you becoming a permanent resident of Bellworks?" So we're here for half of this year contractually, and then if we impress them, I guess maybe they'll let us stay longer.
Yeah.
So and so far so good. I think so. I think
you've advertised Bellworks enough.
I think I have.
Yeah, I think I
have. Yeah, I've been eating everything because the restaurants here. There's a bar. I've been drinking wine my routine is to go get a pizza and a glass of wine every Friday night.
That pizza looks good.
Oh, it's so good.
I had that a long time ago.
Made by our friend Adam Simmons from the Simmons and More podcast. Yeah. He's the head pizzaiolo here. It's been pretty awesome. Our friend Mari is the head baker, pastry chef here. So I've been buying sourdough bread every week.
Oh wow!
Eating pastries.
And they got ice cream here.
There's ice cream just open 2 doors down. It's pretty amazing.
What else they got? They got room. They got the break, not the room that you go into that you got locked into. What do they call those? The trap room.
Oh,
the
they have an escape room. Yeah, the escape room. Big shout out to our friends at Escapology. They have the VRX. There's a virtual reality like arcade.
Yeah. Wow.
Shout out to our friends at Swing Loose Golf. There's a virtual golf simulator
really?
here.
Wow.
I don't play golf, but they're
Yeah.
like, dude, we'll teach you. You can learn.
I don't play golf. I used to a long time ago. I used to play with all like the guys from high school and stuff like that. We play all the time. And I went golfing one time with them, and I was so bad. I was so horrible. I had my
golf.
Clubs. I had my golf. Yeah, so I was so horrible. I was kept missing it.
Right.
And I was so angry. And I was playing with my buddies from high school,
Right.
Rich and all those guys.
Yeah.
Rich, and so we were playing all the time, and I just got worse and worse.
You
and
got
worse.
Worse. You're
I
supposed
just
to
kept
get
worse, better. Yeah. So I just kept missing it. So at one point there was a lake. And there were people waiting for us behind us.
Oh yeah.
So I couldn't hit the stupid ball. So I took I took all of my clubs.
Right.
And I threw them in the lake.
Chucked them in the lake.
Chucked them in the lake.
I mean, you wouldn't be the first one to do that.
I did that. I was so angry, and everyone was laughing. But then they saw me go back. I turned around. I went back into the lake.
Yeah, you get.
I went
clubs.
into the lake.
Yeah.
They go, oh, he's going to get them. So I went into the water. I went to the lake. I picked up my clubs. I took my wallet out of my bag because I left the wallet in the bag in the clubs.
Oh man!
I unzipped it, took it out.
Right,
it was all soaked.
Right,
and I threw the clubs back in the water.
You got mad again. You threw them back,
and I left them there. Dang, and I walked off the course.
That's a Mike Zapsik
and I went
level
to the bar.
Anger right there. Oh, you went to you screw this. I'm never
screw
this stupid
I've
game.
Never played golf. I was 21 years old.
That's awesome.
21.
That's awesome. Ryan Krause was like, "Yo, Tin Cup, Tin Cup." The Kevin. It's Costner, right?
About 20 years later, I'm at a bar and a guy's telling me a story. Me and my brother telling a story about they saw this kid one time throw clubs in a lake and they go back in and unzip it and get the wallet. He's talking about me. He goes, we were waiting for these guys to move.
Yeah. I was like, excuse me, sir.
And he was the mayor of Long Branch.
Oh, really? Did you tell him it was you?
You told him? Yeah. It was 20 years later.
I would have bought you a drink for that if I found out that was you.
I think you might have. You said that was one of the funniest things you ever saw. I was 21, and now that was, and I saw him 20 years later.
I love it. Adrian Patrick's like, I'm a pro golfer on Tiger Woods' pro golf tour on the where Vivar Santos says Salma Hayek is not 25, she's 52 this year. You got your numbers backwards.
Salma Hayek's 52.
She's 52. She looks great.
Wow.
Yeah. Satanical 52. Pandemonium.
That's crazy.
Man. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love that. So,
so good.
Since we're talking about film, I was in Austin. My first trip to Austin ever. I was in San Antonio for a con. I found out Austin was a half hour away, so I rented a car and I drove up there.
That's awesome.
And I ended up looking up friends there, and my friend Janet Pearson runs South by Southwest.
No.
And so I went. I was like, "Hey, are you busy? Can I just stop by and say hello?" She's like, "Yeah, totally." So I went to her office and we chatted for an hour. And she's like, "How long are you here for?" I was like, "I don't know. I think a day or so." Mm-hmm. She's like, "What are you doing tomorrow morning?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't really have any plans." She's like, "Hang on." She calls this dude, and then she hangs up, and she's like, "Hey, you want to go? You want a tour of Troublemaker Studios?"
Oh wow.
I'm like, yeah. So I went. I met this dude Nixon at Troublemaker. He gave me a tour, everything. I saw everything. He's like, the only thing, don't post any photos. I'm like, oh dang
really?
It. Yeah. So it was all. I saw the gigantic green screen warehouse where they shoot everything, but they shot what's that kids movie he did? Yeah, he set Spy Kids there.
They just did another one. It's out. There's a new kids movie he shot with the Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
They're older, and it's about their kids.
Yeah.
So it's the girl is the Lava Girl.
That's
is
awesome.
Back. She's back.
Yeah. But the thing about Troublemaker, they do everything there. They make the weapons there. They make the costumes there.
Really?
They have the recording studio, so they do all the music there. Green screen.
So they have like
CGI.
Stuff from Dusk Till Dawn, or like,
and then they keep everything.
Yeah.
So I walked by and like, oh, this is where we keep all the cars, and I look over and like, is that the freaking pussy wagon?
Oh
he's like, yeah, the pussy wagon was back there.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Which I guess he grabbed from Tarantino. Like that's where he kept it, I think. Or he had all these.
They did a lot of stuff together, so it'd probably be 50,
yeah.
50,
and then then he took me to his room. It was dark, and he was like, "Hang on, I gotta turn on the light." He turned on the light. He was like, "Man, welcome to the Titty Twister."
No, they have the set
from the TV show.
Oh yeah,
they had to rebuild it they rebuilt it for the
the show was
it was all they show the L Ray stuff there. I was like, holy freaking crap! And and I couldn't post any photos though. So
I gotta tell you that From Dusk Till Dawn, the original movie From Dusk Till Dawn, is a really good movie.
It's
really
so good.
I love it. I love it. I could watch it all the time. Go back and watch it.
That movie is what
So
happens
good.
when you get two awesome filmmakers just being like, do whatever you want.
My
Do
favorite
whatever you
thing
want.
is that it's like two movies in one.
Yeah.
And it totally twists around,
Right,
and they're both great.
Yeah.
Both sides of it.
Yeah. So wait, who do you think wrote what part? This is Rodriguez and Tarantino. They co-wrote it, right?
Yeah, they co-wrote it. I'm thinking Tarantino the first part.
Okay, yeah,
and Rodriguez
Well,
the second.
I think that's pretty obvious because there's all the Juliette Lewis feet shots.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, Tarantino.
Yeah,
This
Tarantino,
part.
and it just felt,
and then all the monster stuff,
Tarantino-ish.
Yeah.
And then the monsters kind of feel more. Robert Rodriguez kind of went in, even not necessarily did that all the time, but he went kind of more into. I just
love and it's like like Tom Savini. You got like Fred the Hammer Williamson. Is that his name? The black guy.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's
Harvey Keitel, and I was like, cool, man. They put an Asian kid in here, so I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, but he got killed. Right?
He did get, no, he got killed. He got later.
He got time.
They got Juliette Lewis, and it's just and Salma Hayek. It's such shoot, man. We should do a commentary on that movie.
That'd be cool.
Where we do a podcasted commentary track.
It's so well done. So it's just great. But the other ones were all right too. Even like the ones that were like straight to video.
Oh, the like Texas
fun.
Blood Money and the
fun.
third one. I think Rodriguez, his brothers directed him. I think
Is that what it was?
directed him. Yeah,
they're fun movies. They're just fun. They're not good like the first one, but they're fun.
Yeah, but I mean, what else do you want? They're just direct-to-video sequels.
Some of them are fun. I used to own a video store, so we used to get all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah, when I worked at the video store, you would get the catalog of all the direct-to-video
videos,
movies, and they were so bad. It was like
so
all
bad.
the Don the Dragon Wilson kickboxing movies.
Yep.
Cynthia Rothrock.
Some
all the
did well.
all the B movie.
Yeah.
Martial arts movies.
Some of them did. Sometimes they did well, like Cruel Intentions 2.
Yeah.
And it was like a prequel with all different actors, same characters, but it was like the same movie, but it was weird, but
yeah.
It did well.
Mike Veza's here. Mike series is Spool effing good. Spool so effing good.
What is this?
I think you're talking about the Dust Till Dawn TV show. The TV show is great.
Yeah,
I love the TV show.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, L-Ray Network's awesome. There were rumors after we got canceled like somebody, I think someone pitched us to El Rey.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, come on, man, pick us up.
Yeah, why
pick us up, man? I would love
that. Would be really cool.
I would like to be. Yeah, we did crossover. Like I could be the Asian kid again. I could be his name's Ernie something, I think.
If he just say that like you have like an alternate universe and he lived.
Yeah. Or I'm his brother or something. I get revenge.
Yeah, that'd be a revenge movie. That'd be so awesome.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be so cool.
I never finished.
My brother never left this place. I'm gonna come find him.
Yeah.
Find out what happened.
I didn't finish season 1. I never finished it. I got busy. I wouldn't go back and watch it now.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. It's
that's a good thing to go back and watch, actually.
For sure.
There's so many shows out right now, and since all this craziness going on,
shout out to Mike Veza, frequent guest on Cullen on Film.
Yeah,
frequent
he's been
guest
on quite a bit. And
Hang on to your shorts.
Hang on these shorts
podcast.
And all that. Hopefully we'll get another one of those going sooner or later. We'll see. Because before we know it, it's going to be time for the Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival.
Which is when?
It's in April.
Okay, coming up. Man,
maybe
4 months.
I don't know if we'll push it back a little bit, but it's in April.
Are you trying to do it in person? Ideally, yes.
I'd like to.
I'd
like to do it in person, but that might be like the last online one if we have to do it online.
Yeah, it's tough, man, because so this weekend I would have been in Albuquerque for the Albuquerque Comic-Con, and that's fun because I made a bunch of friends out there. It's a wild time. Shout out to
I wonder when the first one's gonna be
out to Tendring Minimum, my favorite podcast out there, which whenever we're out there
that's where they're from.
Yeah. Shout out to Albuquerque Comic-Con. Shout out to all the food I eat out there.
So that would be this weekend.
That would have been this weekend.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it would have been a wild time full of
imagine if this all ended and this was the first thing back. Like that would have been so crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone going nuts.
And then me and Mike were supposed to be at Pensacon in Pensacola in a month. That's getting pushed back to May, I think. And I don't know, man. Even May is going to be optimistic. That's when Comic Palooza is going to be in May.
It's going to be in
hopefully.
I hope so.
It's tough. I'm old now. Hope.
I hope that's when it's there. Well, people are starting to get the shot now, and
Yeah.
It's still though
See,
not as much as they
yeah,
want.
no one's turned into zombies yet
No
that
one's
we
turned
know
into
of.
zombies. Yeah,
That we know.
I
Of.
know a lot of people that work in hospitals that had their second shot already,
Okay.
so they seem to be doing all right.
Yeah, Adrian
And-
Patrick says I miss people in cons. I do too, Adrian. We all
Yeah.
do. We
Yeah.
all totally do.
I
It's-
really
it's-
do. I'm a people person, and I've been
Yeah.
so secluded for a year, kind of.
I know. And what's great about a lot of these Comic Cons, they have a film festival element. Comic Palooza has one.
Yeah, so I go to these.
Jersey Horror Fest has one.
Yeah.
So you're able to
I think
submit.
a lot of them that you wouldn't even realize they actually do have them. A lot
Yeah.
of these cons have them now.
Yeah, so you're able to go, you enjoy the con, then submit a film, have
Yeah.
that play in the film festival.
So not only podcasting now, so I could go for podcasting
Yep.
as well as film
Yep.
festival, and just to
It's a
hang
whole
out at the
experience, man.
con.
That's awesome.
And then sometimes I end up doing camera for the
podcast. Like Rhode Island Comic Con.
Q&As. You need a cameraman?
Yeah.
I did that for the Rhode Island Comic Con as well as the Christmas con.
Oh, Christmas Con here
Yeah,
in New
Hallmark.
Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did
Yeah.
the Hallmark Christmas Con.
Did a little
one
you know,
year. You did some film work.
I did it for it was voluntary. I did it.
Right.
And,
but you got a pass, right? Because it was
I got
sold
a
out.
VIP
So you got
pass,
it.
man. I met everybody,
Yeah.
especially my little crush there on Ashley Williams,
Oh,
who I
yeah,
got
Ashley
to meet
Williams,
and
like-
be on my show.
and then she
You
came
can
on the
go on
show.
Cullen on Film and watch our episode.
Yeah, I watched
Which is
Ashley
awesome.
Williams, so which is awesome.
She's big on Hallmark. She's actually making Hallmark movies now in Canada. They basically they're from New York. They lived in New York. Then they went to LA when this all started.
Yeah.
So they're bi-coastal, right? So then the family, they just moved up to Vancouver because they're making films in Vancouver, all
They
these
are,
Hallmark
okay.
films. So she's pounding these movies
Wow,
out.
that's good. That's awesome.
So I guess they said, it's pretty good in Vancouver.
Yeah, Adrian Patrick said Pedro Pascal's in the new Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's cool.
That's right. He took over for
Pedro Pascal's in everything though.
Yeah, he's in everything
literally
now.
God bless him.
He's Shark Boy now, so he took over for what's his face?
Pedro Pascal's Shark Boy?
Shark Boy. But
He's
now
the
Shark
older
Man, I guess.
Shark Man.
So
He's not a
he's taking
boy
place
anymore?
of what was that kid's name? The Twilight kid that got muscles and then got fat and muscles again or whatever. Taylor Lautner.
Oh, Taylor Lautner.
He was, but the girl is the same girl.
Okay.
So she came back in acting.
That's that's awesome. Robert O'Hagan, what's up, Robert? I was living in San Antonio, but then missed the other con because he was in Afghanistan. So
Ooh.
Robert's in Japan right now.
Wow.
And
I wonder how is it in Japan right
it's
now?
a good question. How is it? He seems to be having
because they
like-
closed it off. They didn't let
Yeah.
anybody in.
he's
so maybe it's doing
he's
better.
there on like somewhat I don't even know if I can say, but
Yeah.
he's in the military. So a couple months ago, he sent me and Mike this gigantic box full
Oh.
of stuff from Afghanistan.
Wow.
But he had a flag flown on a plane in our honor.
Yeah.
And that flag is behind us in the studio.
No way,
I
really?
hung it up, yeah.
Oh wow.
But he had shared universe military hats with our logo
Oh,
patches on them.
really?
He had those made at a bazaar in Afghanistan. Like he sent
That's
he
crazy.
sent us like if you get a gaping wound, like it's this like a kit.
Yeah.
Like it's all this like crazy field dressing stuff. Just in
Wow.
case, you never know.
Yeah, I'll never know. That's
you
awesome.
never know. Yeah, he sent us all this great stuff, man.
You got
But,
stickers and everything everywhere now. It's all over the place.
yeah, for sure.
People should
So,
know everywhere you go now. Shared universe.
So Donald, he asked us a couple minutes ago, what's your reaction to closing the old comic shop and opening the new one? Great question. So
that is
store closed at its current location yesterday for the last time. Even Walt, who I
Gonna
never
miss it.
really
Did you cry?
He doesn't- no, I don't.
He doesn't-
Yeah,
no
I don't.
emotion.
Yeah, which I don't really see a lot of emotion from him. The
No.
only time I ever really seen him get excited was at
Yeah.
like a Devils game when somebody scores. When the Devils win.
Yeah.
And then I see it, and when I see him laughing at me, usually at my
Yeah,
expense.
yeah.
It's probably the only two emotions. And then when he gets mad at Get Him, that's an emotion. Those are like the three stages of Walt Flanagan.
That's great.
But even he put on Twitter, it's like, "Hey, I locked the door for the last time at 35 Broad Street,
Because he's there.
place
He
I
was there
spent 22
forever.
years
Yeah.
at." And but
How much was the first one? Was it like 2 years at the on Mama Street?
it
2
was
years?
97 to 99. Yeah, about
2
2
years,
years.
yeah.
About 2 years, and then moved to the new location.
I remember
So,
being in there when I was interning, and like Jay was in there, and he would just
He was
leave.
running the
He would
store.
leave. He'd be like,
like,
"Yeah,
hey,
you stay here." And
yeah,
I'm-
the customers. He would.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey man, can you watch the store for a second?" And then he would leave and not come back.
I was just this young kid that's just interning across the street at that time because we were across the street pretty much.
Oh my god, it's oh my god, that's your kid. That's awesome. So this is Maya. Here, wait, I can pull
Yeah.
her up on the camera. camera.
Hello.
Yeah, it's oops, that's Maya. She's
She's walking away.
yeah, she's all right, we missed her.
Yeah.
She's a therapist in the building.
Oh.
I've never met her kid though.
Yeah.
So I've actually been helping her out with film
some-
some stuff for a instructional series.
Oh, cool.
She's trying to sell.
All these people are walking their babies and the dogs.
Yeah, it's cool.
You can walk dogs in here?
You can, yeah. They're allowing dogs in
Really?
here now. Yeah,
That's
you
weird.
bring your dog in here.
That's odd.
Yeah,
It's
it's
crazy.
pet friendly. That's cool.
That was a random, like, just a lot of people walked by right there then.
That's cool. Yeah, Maya, she's she's funny. I didn't know she's like, I got 3 kids.
Is she
I'm like, what?
podcasting with you too, though?
Not yet. I'm trying to get her to start a podcast. Right now we've been just filming things.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
Oh, I see. I know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
cool.
then she was like, "Hey, do you have a teleprompter?" I'm like, "No,
Oh,
but
the
I can get
teleprompter
one."
thing,
So I
yeah.
got one. But back to the store. Yeah, it's
I could always
pretty-
bring mine. I could bring mine home
Yeah.
because I never know if I'm going to go back to
Yeah,
school
you have
or
a
not.
you have an awesome one. You have the one that fits the iPads on sticks.
It does.
Yeah.
The only problem is sometimes it weighs it down.
Oh,
It weighs it down a little bit. So
yeah,
I'm trying to figure out. Like,
it.
I think I need like a lighter iPad, or a phone. Would be good. A phone would probably
Phone. Yeah.
because it'd be lighter because it does that. It just brings it down.
Yeah, for sure. But the store, I should have stopped by yesterday just for the last. But the thing is,
Yeah, I
it
didn't.
was all
either.
dismantled and
I knew it was
everything
coming soon.
already.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
probably
like,
pretty
it
much
was,
empty, right?
yeah, it was kind of sad. I didn't like seeing it in that state. So
How's the new one coming along?
I haven't been there in like 3 weeks. So I hear
It
from
should
the
be
photos I've
getting
seen,
ready,
it looks
right?
awesome.
Should be
Ernie's cool. And
he's rocking, huh?
I would have had Ernie build the wall for me, but he's busy.
Yeah.
So
He's busy doing that stuff. Yeah.
yeah, because I know he
Kevin's
does a
been
good
keeping
job.
Ernie busy for a year.
Oh God, yeah. Smod Castle, waiting for that to open.
Oh
And
my
for anybody wondering about Smod Castle,
when can we go there?
I know. When can we perform live there?
This is what I'm planning, and I did talk to Ernie about it. I'm thinking things will hopefully clear up like June.
Yeah,
maybe I could have a student. Now it won't be crazy.
There's a stage. Yeah, you'd have
student
to
film festival.
Yeah, you could. You'd have to set up something to project on, or
yeah,
even,
they don't have a screen there.
They don't have a screen.
I have a screen.
You have okay. We'll set up the screen.
And I have a projector.
You have a projector. They're done.
So it's just basically.
So they have a
but
sound.
I think it would be a cool little thing for the area to have a student film fest because in Middletown, it is in Middletown, so it'd be really cool to have like a Middletown North South film festival.
Yeah, they do a Q&A / podcast afterwards.
Yeah, it'd be like 2 hours long.
That'd be amazing.
Just to kick things off, maybe end June.
Yeah,
like we're June 15th or something like that.
Yeah,
if we can, if we're allowed to.
Yeah,
and hopefully they'll be able to.
Hopefully,
at that time.
That's in 5 months. Like literally in 5 months.
Well, when do they think they can open that place?
Well, when the governor
when
and things clear up.
Well, things apparently I heard that like places like bars and stuff, because the Bright Side in Jersey City, he's gonna be signing something for 50% capacity soon.
Okay,
so
we'll see
soon.
But for anybody who hasn't heard, the store's moving a block south, and it's being all set up there. There's more room.
Bigger, huh?
They moved everything
definitely
there.
Is bigger.
It looked bigger without anything in it, but now with all the stuff in it, like who knows?
But probably add more stuff too.
But the cool thing is like it's a clean slate. They had buildings, so there's like there's a movies backdrop, there's a quick stop backdrop, there's the Buddy Christ. They're doing like a whole pew, like a kneeler, like a church setup.
Yeah.
There's actually a little podcast studio back there. It's a Tell 'em Steve Dave exclusive.
Oh wow.
Podcast studio with like they painted the walls green so they can
that's right, green screen,
permanent green screen back there. The basement's bigger. Yeah, it should be cool. I'm just glad that Kevin decided to keep it going.
I know,
he
right?
Really could have been like, I guess that's it.
And
he's like, no, man, I want to keep this going. And I think that's awesome.
He was like when he was here last, he was like on fire with stuff. Like,
oh my god,
he was ready to just like doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing
all right,
this.
I got the movies pop up. I'm gonna do a drive-in. A Q&A. I'm going to do a live Jane Silent Bob Get Old drive-in style.
Yeah.
Then we're going to move the store. We're going to open the Smod Castle. Yeah, that's where I get all my. That's why I can't sit still either. I'm like, well, he's high the whole time.
Yep.
And he's like
he
sky
was
high,
because
so
even when we were here at the drive-in, he was pretty high.
Yeah. He was super high. He was super high.
It was like something we hadn't had.
I'm like, bro, man, how? Yeah.
Maybe it's just making him go. You know how usually it's like you usually chill with that stuff.
No, he doesn't. He does not chill.
He gets hyper, more
right,
hyper,
and he
more
lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah,
like he didn't get munchies and stuff.
No.
I don't get it, man.
Is he directing any more shows?
Then he just finished Clerks 3. It's drafted Clerks
Draft,
3.
yeah, he did that.
Finished
too.
that
yeah.
too, and he's writing He-Man, and and he goes hiking every day. Like I don't know how I don't know.
Runyon Canyon there.
Yeah, he goes
I went there
Runyon.
when I went out there.
Did you hike it?
I hiked it, and I'll tell
It's
you what,
tough, man.
there's
tough.
there's an easier way, and then there's a hard way. So,
but the easy way is not easy.
It's not that easy.
No.
But then there's a real hard way.
There's a real hard way, yes.
And we were like, I was with Veza,
right?
Who was on there.
Oh, Mike. Okay, yeah, Mike Veza was.
So we're walking up the hard way.
Okay.
And you're right over the cliff. You see, like you're looking down, and you're walking up this dirt straight up, and it curves rocks, and stuff. Yes. And I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right now. I'm like, how does Kevin do this? He probably doesn't go that way. I don't know. He might now, but I don't think he did in the beginning because it was hard.
It's not easy.
And then there was even a harder one that we didn't even go down. Right. So there's different.
I keep talking. I gotta plug this laptop. I didn't think we'd be talking this.
I know, right? We were talking for a long time. It's crazy. But the film festival. Yeah. So well, we have a few film festivals. You Hang On to These Shorts Film Festival, which we did online here. We did it in the studio, which was a lot of fun. I think it's still on there. You could actually go to Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival on Facebook and watch the video of the award show. It gets a little crazy. But if you do have a film, if you have a short film or anything like that, you could submit it. It's still open right now. And then we could play it at our festival in April, either going to be live. Maybe we could do like a, online and live thing. We're still debating, but we also do one in Jersey City, and we're probably going to do the same thing there. We're going to have it. We're waiting for 50% capacity. And then in Jersey City, we'll have a live one. Maybe that'll be our first live one back, but be a lot, not many people. And then we'll have the films online as well. But we gave out one award to Clementine Spicer, who got a Rising Star Award.
You can check her out on Instagram. She's got 200,000 followers or something.
So many. She helped me bump my stuff up too.
That doesn't hurt.
So she's an influencer, but she's a good actress, and her film actually it's going to be playing at our fest, but you can also watch it online. It's pretty intense short film called Just Be, and you can find it on YouTube. It's called Just Be.
That's cool.
And it's pretty intense stuff.
Guillaume Bouchard, what's up? Someday there'll be a ChenCon. Before we do get to ChenCon one day, there's been rumors of like a Kevin Smith con or a VSQ con, and I'm trying to get Kevin to do it here.
Right here.
Like, can you imagine and this is just a little maybe 10% of the floor space here.
Well, it doesn't even have to be here. We found that whole other area.
Yeah, there's a whole other
gigantic area. There's a ballroom. Do it there. Remember the ballroom? They could do
it. There's a ballroom. There's so much room here.
Unbelievable. Even outside of where that theater is, all that area, you could do it there. You don't even have to. You don't even have to do it here.
Yeah, and I think
you do little here, but you could spread it so much.
Yeah. But there are little panel rooms, we could do
the panel rooms.
Podcasting 101 with a shared universe. We could podcast back here. We can live stream certain portions.
Or you could have
it.
How they have some of the smaller actors out here and
the
big rooms you have to go and wait for Ben Affleck in the giant
room. Ben Affleck's in his own room and Jason Lee gets his own room and then
you could do that here.
Then out here it'd be Meet the Comic Book Man. Or meet Brian Walden.
You're just walking around.
It'd be amazing, man. And then even if it's during the summer, you could do the drive-in again, but show the movies out there. God, but there's an auditorium here. They could show movies.
They could show them there.
Yeah.
If we're allowed in here.
Can
you imagine that? And let me charge a couple bucks and just have them play one after the other.
Yeah, and then we could do
Q&As.
We do a stash pop-up store in any one of these spaces.
You could do all the films, and if you have all the actors here, do Q&As.
Yeah.
Film them, put them out there.
Right.
It's ridiculous how much you can do here.
It'd be the
bring them in the podcast. You could have all the guys from the beginning just in here together.
Yeah, and they already like him here because he did the drive-in thing. Yeah. So I think he'd be perfect. So
you really should do that.
So before that, we do views. He should do VSQ first.
When do you think we can do that? Maybe be normal and be able to fill it with people a year from now.
Yeah. So
the next summer,
Stuart Greenberg, who was not only a podcaster on the Shared Universe Podcast Network. Check out the Stewing It podcast. He's also in the medical field.
Oh.
And he's hopefully no I Am Legend / Omega Man side effects with the vaccinations. So,
no. So far, people that I know haven't yet. So I don't know. Did Stu get his shots?
I don't know. I don't believe, but I'm assuming he's maybe next he doesn't have to wait that long.
No, not long. Yeah,
being in
I'm
the
on the
profession.
list. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Oh yeah, because you're an educator.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you're in
so we're in
tier
there.
like 2 or
Yeah.
tier 3.
something like
I'm in
that.
tier 4. I'll wait.
Yeah,
I'll wait. Yeah, I don't want to turn into a zombie.
I mean,
either.
I wouldn't. Usually, I would wait, but like you said, I'm a teacher. I'm in school, so I've a lot of students here and there, even though they're not all there. But I got to be careful.
Here's
So
a good
I'd rather
question,
have it.
Christopher. Here, will we see a stream of the new stash? I imagine. I mean, I'll stream it for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should set something up. We should podcast.
Remember how we did
From there.
the Red Bank? They don't do that now. That's winter, right? Outside, where Red Bank, it's open. And
Oh,
we did some karaoke
Oh yeah,
outside.
we did karaoke out there. Yeah, we streamed from there.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's too cold for the street.
Yeah.
Like the outdoor dining.
even though
there.
today's beautiful out. If you go
Is it?
outside
I haven't
today,
been-
yeah, it's
I
like
haven't been
50
outside.
degrees outside.
I have no reason to ever go outside again.
I know, right?
Really,
Yeah.
For the most
Usually you
part.
don't really want to in the winter, but it's not bad today.
I know, but the bar here opens at like 4. Like
It does.
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
is it almost 4?
No,
it's 2 now.
It's 2.
I was thinking to drive. Well, I guess do you have to the brewery? Do you have to
alternate
make a
ending?
reservation?
You do, but I actually have to go talk to the manager,
No,
general manager, about something they want to do.
no. I was thinking
yeah,
of
we
going
might-
over and grabbing one.
We might have to head over there real quick and see if he's over there.
Yeah.
So Robert O'Hagan in Japan, Japan taking COVID very seriously. He's on
Yeah.
restrictive movement, and all he's doing is watching a lot of videos of me
Nice.
on YouTube and listening to podcasts. So all right, I'm glad I can.
Is it really
hopefully-
bad in Japan?
I think
Like
it's
here?
not. I think they've got it under control. But this is
from
why.
what I've read.
this is why, because people aren't being idiots and
No.
like storming their capitals and stuff.
Yeah.
And like or just
they're pretty much staying inside, which most of us we did it for the most part, right? We've been pretty good. They're doing laps. These people I've seen. They keep walking around.
Well, so here's the idea of the scale from one end of
Yeah.
the building to the other. It's a quarter mile.
Wow.
That's how big this building is. So I've done. Sometimes I'll just take a stroll.
Yeah, absolutely. And then outside, there's some nice.
I've run outside. Good, you can run outside
You can do it. You don't have to leave here ever.
for sure.
You don't even have to leave
Willow
outside.
Skylar, you gentlemen have a great day. If you're free, big plug. Reels and Heels. I like that. I like
Reels and
that. I like
Heels.
that name. Nate Corey's on talking about Cage Fire, which I owe him a call.
Yeah.
Nate was on an episode of Comic Book Men.
Oh,
There's an episode where we got 2 UFC fighters to dress up as Jay and Silent Bob and fight each other, and Nate facilitated all that.
oh wow.
Nate's also a comic book writer, though. He said, Nate, if you're watching, or if you can tell Nate I have his book, we got to get him on. Yeah, he sent it to
That's
me.
another thing I can start getting into is getting some comic book. I know so many comic book writers, and maybe get them on my podcast as well.
Yeah,
So, but it's all entertainment, not just film.
Yeah.
It's been actors and filmmakers, but
yeah,
I want to,
totally.
and music people, but I want to expand a little bit.
Yeah,
But even though it's
totally.
Cullen on film, but doesn't have to.
Entertainment.
Entertainment.
Andrew Thompson asks, "Will you bring back the comic book when it's shown in the news store?" That would be cool.
Yeah,
Not up to me.
yeah,
I have no power over that.
that'd be really cool though.
Yeah, why not? Like 2.0, issue 2, Comic Book issue 2, issue number 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got the name already.
Yeah.
So easy.
like you guys could probably sell it to
There-
another network now. There's so
there's-
many of them.
There's been jokes that Brian Quinn will pitch it to True TV.
True TV, yeah.
Yeah, why not, man?
Why not? You
Why
should
not?
be like, let's get a deal going. Yeah,
I imagine if anyone has a little, even a modicum of pull at that network, it would be him.
yeah,
Yeah.
because his show's on like 24/7 on that channel.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good home for it. They seem
I
to.
think so.
I think the only thing we wish that AMC would have done is how they run Impractical Jokers 24/7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they don't do that for you guys.
Yeah,
do
they would a had like a couple mini marathons. I think maybe
they
more
never
people
did
would have
that.
seen
Yeah,
it.
it was on late, but you can order it, like you can watch it on AMC on demand.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
not the same. No,
Like imagine you could
just turn it on.
turn it on
I've done
and-
it. I've changed the channels in True TV.
I know it's
Put
all
it on, and there's practical jokers. I'll watch it.
I'll watch this and then like 8 hours goes by.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
So
it's great.
they never did that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
should. That's what I remember talking to Quinn. He says, "I'm on TV all day."
Guillaume Bouchard's like, man, you always forget to plug your computer in because I never expect to be doing this.
No,
this long. I'm like,
no.
we'll go on for like 10 minutes,
That's
and
what
then
I
like
did, but
48 minutes later,
we're on that long.
yeah,
Holy
it's
cow.
too much fun, man.
It's too much fun. You guys all have to try it. You come to Jersey, come on here, or even just do it online.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to sit down, you can. We have
Yeah.
the set back here, but I like this. So I think my plan is to get. I have one already, but to attach the arm so you don't have to hold the mic.
Yeah. Oh,
then you could just-
these things.
Yeah,
like that.
or I have
be
to
really
get some
cool.
stands, and then you can just chill back here.
Yeah.
drink a beer.
You got the other
Whatever.
chairs here.
We got
a little
I have 2 side
conversation.
chairs. I just need a wider angle.
I could see like Hang On to Your Shorts doing podcast, just
Oh, yeah,
chilling
for
with
sure.
the guests and be like,
Yeah,
hey.
so what do you think about this? So yeah,
I could see that.
it yeah, it's
Really cool.
It's so much fun.
So there's more comments?
Maria Zaragoza. That's a cool name. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I don't know what that's in reference to.
Oh.
It was something we said like 8 minutes ago.
Oh.
But hopefully that's good. All right, here's have you guys seen Wonder Woman 84? It's
I
pretty
didn't
good.
watch it because
But is it Oscar worthy? What do you guys Oscar worthy?
I
How
was,
many
I didn't
Razzies-
watch it because so many people.
How
were
many
saying bad
Razzies
things.
do you guys think Wonder Woman 84? Like they should sweep. It should be a clean sweep.
I don't want. I don't know. Should I watch this because
You
I should just to see how bad it is. I can't believe. I just can't believe it's so bad. I just can't believe it.
It's 2.5 hours long.
Oh my god! I don't.
It's so
yeah,
long.
that's crazy. They didn't do it. Whoever edited probably did a horrible editing job then.
You know what? That might be the only thing. Is it poorly edited? I have no complaints about the editing. Actually, it's everything else. It's like, oh, dude.
But not the acting though. I heard the acting.
Yeah, what's up? There's she's like, no, I want to see Baby Yoda, and their friends are dragging her away. No, it's cool.
What about the acting though? Some people were saying, oh, but the script. I hear the script is horrible, but the acting I heard isn't so bad.
The actors are fine, but they're acting
for the script.
A bad script.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? They did what they could.
Yeah.
Like,
how can they approve such a bad script?
I want to hear the story. I want to know how this happened.
I guess it's Batman and Robin. I mean, things happen. They didn't even have that script done. They were just writing it on the way.
With so much writing on it and such high expectations.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's horrible. And they already agreed to do a third one. They better listen to people and go back to like the original.
I don't know. So Stu's in the pharmaceutical industry. He's registered for the vaccine, but he's gonna wait till the frontline people, our heroes, get it first. Which is
yeah. I'm thinking probably on the list till about March, early March.
Oh, wait, that's not bad. 2 months. You can wait.
Guessing. I'm just
James
thinking
Aiello,
March,
what's up, Emperor Ming? Are you related to the Tony Aiello from The Professional? That's one of my favorite Tony Aiello roles. He's been in a lot of stuff though.
He has been. I got to meet him.
You did? What was that? What was that
we
like?
Sat down and we talked about. He was in this movie Lucky Number 11.
Oh, yeah, wasn't
we discussed that.
Was Willis in that?
Yes.
Okay, Bruce Willis was in that.
I went to the premiere for that in New York City with my buddy Rich.
Yeah.
We went. I somehow got tickets and I went and we sat next to Bruce Willis.
I remember we went to the Cop Out premiere, and everyone went. It was like, oh man, there are people wanted to meet Bruce Willis, but he had bodyguards around him.
Oh, yeah, he had bodyguards with him on the way out.
Yeah, he's one of those guys like, don't look at him.
Yeah.
Like,
but no, he was cool with us. He was like,
hey.
But then we're walking out. There's a photo in a newspaper somewhere of him walking, and we're walking out of the theater right behind him, and we look like his bodyguards.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
Yeah. You're in suits or whatever. You're dressed up.
We were just wearing like this.
Okay.
But we're just standing like he's in front, and we're right behind him, side to side. And it just looked like, and it was a photo for a newspaper. Yeah. And it looks like we're his bodyguards.
Yeah. So we didn't hang out with him. We hung out with like Kelly Ripka and Mark Consuelo Sunday. So it was fun.
Yeah. I haven't gone to a premiere or anything like that in so long.
I got to go Practical Jokers a year ago. That was really fun. Yeah. Thank you, BQ, for the invite.
Yeah. I miss doing that. I used to go to a lot of those.
What's up, guys?
Someday again. Hey.
Yeah, these kids look like they're Baby Yoda fans. So I just like they're still looking back. Like, what's going on in there?
Baby Yoda in there? Is that real?
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, it's
a lot of kids today.
It's cool.
She's
there's
what's going on?
There's a lot of room out here, so you bring your kids. They run around, run off some energy. It's pretty cool.
Get some work done. You could get some work done. Say, just go walk around a few times.
Yeah. Christopher Hewitt, purple. So I got merch alert, everybody.
Yeah.
I got a Shared Universe knit hat, winter hats.
I saw those. That look good. We need them. I need a knit hat.
Yeah. I wonder, do I have a photo?
Do you have them for sale online?
They're online. They're $20 each. What I love, the two black ones are lined with fleece, so they're super warm.
Do they look good on your picture there? Yeah,
I think they turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can pull up a photo here. This is how unorganized I am. I can't find anything. I thought I had
you had it on Facebook.
I know. I thought I had like a beanie folder here, but is that under merch or is it under hats? I can't remember. It might be under hats.
Did you order a bunch of them?
Nope, it's not under. I did. I got a decent amount. Shoot. I can't find. I cannot find the. I can't. Anyways, anyways, we got new knit hats. They're really awesome. I'll let you take my word for it.
Yeah.
Go to social media. You can check them out.
So I got it.
They got purple ones too. Oh, Christopher, here. What is the hat made of? I'm like yarn. Like,
yeah.
Cotton. I have to look. I don't have one in front of me. They're
so
pretty
like
nice.
50-50 of something and something else.
Yeah,
just a regular hat that you would get anywhere. Kind of right. Just the.
Yeah, so Adrian Packard was on Comic Book Man. He always talks about it. Adrian, what did you buy or sell us? Like, I don't remember names, but I remember the items.
No, there was a lot of episodes.
I remember the items for sure. So the Eugene, Longview, Windsor, Orlando location opening. So you're talking about the Stash or a Shared Universe?
Yeah,
Shared Universe Orlando would be fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
right there you get. We could do trips to Disney and go to.
Yeah, I think if I were to open in that area, though, it'd probably be in Winter Park. It's more hipster up there. There's good food up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of expanding places you go in the future.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Guillaume says Warner submitted Wonder Woman 84 to the Oscars committee for Best Picture. Do they waste money on for your consideration?
Yeah, absolutely. Variety? I wonder if like SAG Awards is going to get any. They pushed the SAG Awards a few months, so we don't get screeners right now.
Adrian Petch says, it's not that bad. But he watched it over 2 days.
No.
So at one point I'm watching it and I'm like,
when does it end?
Like, holy crap, how much time is left? So I paused it, and I get in the bottom bar and stream. You can see how much time is left. Yeah. There's an hour and 20 minutes left.
Oh my gosh! Is it because there's two bad guys in it, right? So it makes it longer when they do that kind of stuff.
It didn't. I don't. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But one of the bad guys you hardly saw. So yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I just can't. Did you watch? I watched WandaVision last night.
I watched the first episode, so no spoilers. I thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It was different.
Different.
Very different.
Sure. Yeah.
Felt like I was watching I Love Lucy.
Which is exactly what they were going for. So I think all of them are going to be like a sitcom.
The second,
so I hope they do like a Family Ties, Growing Pains version.
The second episode, I watched it last night as well. It's more like it felt like a Bewitched.
Okay, yeah, I think they're just going to go in time, and then you got to figure out what's going on.
I think they're going into Brady Bunch.
No, so that's 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Yeah,
they're going into Brady Bunch.
So you got to do an 80s like Family Ties, Growing Pains.
Yeah,
sitcom.
I heard. I was reading an article. I heard that they. She rips on her sisters. The
Olsen twin. No, that's awesome.
Yeah,
apparently. That's awesome. So 90s would be more like Friends, I guess. Yeah. And then I don't know what's the.
Are they? I wonder if they're going through that far because then there's only 9 episodes, so it's like.
Yeah. What's characteristic of a 2000 sitcom? What was a popular?
Yeah, I guess Friends. Seinfeld and Friends.
Seinfeld. Those are more 90s.
Those are family ones. Yeah, they're 90s. 90s.
What's an example of a 2000?
I don't think I watched that much TV in 2000. It was more. You know what it is? 2000s were more like movie-esque shows. There wasn't really any like shows
filmed on video.
Yeah,
sitcoms.
Yeah, like people like a studio audience.
Right.
There wasn't that many as far as I could think of. Yeah. Like a Roseanne, because Roseanne was gone, now it's back.
Yeah.
But like those shows, I don't in the 2000s. I can't. I'm sure there are some. I just can't think of too many. What about According to Jim?
Yeah,
that might have been one.
Sorry, I left the broadcast. We were still on the other computer though.
No.
So
oh well. Hey, we're still there.
Yeah, let's make sure I'm muted. Okay, there. Yeah, we're still here.
We're still here.
Yeah, we're still here.
Are we still on the thing? Did that?
No,
they still have like the same stream there or no?
Oh wait, here. Well, yeah, we got that. But here,
like
single
the people,
up on us.
The people are still. There's a lot of people commenting.
Yes. Oh yeah, there are. Yeah, we got a lot of comments, but that's what's going on outside for anybody.
Yeah.
So,
are we missing any more comments of people?
Oh yeah, no. Well, Adrian Paget says Lucky Number 11 is one of my favorite movies. So
yeah, it was a really cool. Oh, so good. But it was cool to be there and and then years later have a conversation. It was at a film festival and I had taken some guy went up to him and said, "Oh, can I have your picture?"
Yeah.
And he's like, Can you take the picture for me?" I said, Yeah, sure. So I took it. I was about to leave.
Right.
And I said, "Hey man, I want to tell you, I was at the premiere of Lucky Number 11." He goes, "Oh, come here, sit down. I got a story to tell you." He told me this whole story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The premiere?
Yeah. So he told me about the movie and being on set and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
awesome.
He told me we sat down for like an hour.
That's cool.
And then now, R.I.P. Rest in peace. He died.
Wow. That's
But
cool.
it was a cool thing. I was just sitting down there hanging. I have a picture of me and him laughing.
That's awesome.
So,
Stu Greenberg orders his hat already.
Cool.
Stu, you ordered the first hat, so
oh, you didn't put it up yet? It's
no,
brand
it's
new?
up. He bought, yeah.
He
Well,
bought
I
the
put it
first
up yesterday or two nights ago.
I think I need a hat. I'm gonna because I can't find any of those, and it is gonna get cold.
Here we
It's
go.
still
Adrian
January and
Patrick
February.
bought Batman #1, and then we jousted. We did a joust.
You did?
Yeah, because we Batman as there's a medieval theme to it.
Oh wow.
So we were talking about we were talking about joust. Walt was like, "Hey, how about you joust for a discount?"
That's awesome.
So we made these they were like paper towel rolls with like
Yeah.
a big pointy like bubble wrap at the end, and we jousted. Yeah, right on, man. Well,
Did
yeah,
you win?
I think I might have won
Yeah.
once. Like we did best 2 out of 3. I
Two out
think.
of three.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. That was a good memory.
That would be really
Eugene
cool.
Longers, when are we gonna get episodes of ISO Comics of the Ming and Mike show? The a regular we used to every Thursday
Used
morning
to,
we
yeah.
do ISO Comics, Friday morning
Yeah.
we do the Ming and Mike show, and then we started the studio. So all my energy is going into other people's.
That's
making sure
true.
other
Once in a
people's
while, you
podcasts are
guys. Once in
awesome.
a while, but it's been a while. Just you and Mike, right?
Yeah. Well, occasionally, yeah, we'll do it, and then
Well, you
now
guys
he's
do
moving the
podcast that
store.
night.
Yeah, it's been tough. So, usually catches will be on 2.5 hours of the Point Blank
Point
podcast
blank.
on
Yeah,
Wednesday
usually
nights,
Point blank.
which I want to get them in here. We'll do it like this.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Oh, I need a monitor, so you can buy the
to see all the
arms.
people or something like that.
You can buy the arms, and then you can attach a monitor to it.
Oh.
But I think I want one facing here and then one facing out, so people can watch too.
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. I have something facing out there, and I can see it.
We have so much.
So much to do.
So much potential here. And Stu Greenberg, #1 fan and supporter. Thank you, Stu.
Yeah.
Always.
Great show. I listen to the show. It's good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. So right on. I think we'll go. I haven't eaten all day.
Yeah, I know, right?
Something to eat.
Yeah.
We might go roll by alternate ending and see if we can get a seat. Or I think there's other restaurants around there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So thank you. Wow, hour and 1 minute, everybody.
Wow, we did
it's
an
fun,
hour.
Right? Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Just Q&A.
I got to get ready to. I'm planning to do schoolwork. I'm gonna be doing a presentation on stop motion, and I'm not really good at it, so I got to work at it.
Figure it out.
And do something.
Got plenty of cameras here, so
I know, right? I got to do the whole thing, take the pictures, go through this thing.
Yeah.
Put it online, or not online. I mean, on film, and then show the kids.
It's funny. There's a security guard out there. His nickname is Yoda.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, his nickname.
Does he come over and?
Yeah, sometimes I'm helping him out with something. There's Maya. She just threw some ice cream away. No, I would have eaten that. She's cool. I like her. Anyways,
so much going on here.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for hanging with us, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna.
I just like how so many people. Yeah, tune in tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
More of these. And tune in at 1 o'clock. Cullen on Film on Facebook on the Shared Universe podcast, Facebook page, or check out the Cullen on Film Facebook page or YouTube page.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows on there we recently did too, so check them out.
Yeah, for sure. So all right, we'll talk to you soon, everybody. Thank you.